back to my YouTube channel, and I go by the name Akhabare. If you just tune in, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and press that notification bell. So we're here. Look at this beautiful place, standing by, waiting. Our job is, everyone has their own activities, you know. You do your part, you wait, and others take over. And once others also they go move away, you jump in. So it's kind of like everybody doesn't get busy at the same time. This is a brother of mine, Matthew. Yes, Matthew is from Zim. Yes, I'm from Ya'o Shar'al. And yes, the light, man. The sun is here now. You see? So yeah, I'm gonna pause it because the light is gonna. Oh yeah, it's so beautiful like that. Yes. Yeah, this land here, this place is just amazing, man. I mean, these guys are making so much money. I mean, the money that these people have made in just the film industry. Oh shit. You know, Reisva Woods took a place there for the entire show. They set up there, and I mean, even the crane just used to the crane company just set it, like they just left the crane because it was useless for the drivers to bring the cranes and go back. Yeah. So they would just like leave them there for the entire show. Yeah. And not one, not two, not three, not five. There were like 20 cranes. Yes. Yeah. This is us. To get me a GoPro. This is us. We are. A charger? I charge. Oh yeah, it's fine. How much? How much should I pay you? Look, you charge me to put you on the show. I don't have your rate. I can't afford your rate. Okay. Great. I will make a way. You know, it's a deal. I'll get a loan. I can get a loan to afford your rate. Way. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Lake Victoria. It's not Lake Victoria. I'm joking. This is the lake. My first show, my first job ever in the Steels company. We came here 2000, I don't remember, 2007 I think, or 8, not 8, 2007 I think, 6 or 7, with Captain Film Production. We shot at this lake. It's beautiful, but I don't know where the water comes from. Is this water comes from up here, right? The mountain. Yeah, okay. Wow. So the water, yeah, comes from this up the mountain here. You know, this mountain here feeds this place here. And let's look at how clear is the water. I mean, the water is so clear. Can't drink it though, I don't know. But I mean, I'm an African born. When it's windy, sorry if it might sound a bit noisy because of the wind. When where I'm from the Congo, so we used to drink water with no stress, and actually like there was no stories, nothing. I've drank water from the road. You know, you walking at 20 kilometers, there's no river on the way. You come at a road, there was a rain. This is where the water is coming from. You see, it's like a source now. So, look. Wow. It's amazing, eh? You know? Where the water is coming from. Oh, man. Look at this. It's coming up the mountain there and feeding this place now. And this place has been generating so much money. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Yeah. So again, this video here, just like when I come here, when I come at this place, it just reminds me back of home, right? So it's you then your mind then flies back into the past. Then you start thinking, you're realizing a lot of things, and you see that as much as we thought back then we were primitive because of the village life or whatever, but village life was not primitive. It was actually luxury that today the rich people go for, because the rich people today go for the simple life, the bush life, and the poor one thinks that the city high value, high speed life, city life is the. I'm here. I'm gonna come now soon. Sure. So that's a bit of one of the things that, like I was saying, this water, yeah. We drink river water. We drank river water. We did not and nobody ever got sick because it's a river. It flows the current. We swam. We did, and whenever we used to travel, because I was saying that my city, the place my mom's village was 22 kilometers away from where I was in a high school. And every Friday, not every Friday, it depended, because it will depend. Usually, like us, our brother was a teacher, so he wouldn't allow us to travel to the village every week, like every weekend. So we will spend, maybe you take 2 weeks, then you go. But then you wouldn't pay for your trip. You did not pay for your trip to go home. It used to be very minimal, like literally like $1. Uh, uh, it was like $1, less than $1 back then, less than $1 for a bus, a transportation. But it was hectic. You wouldn't pay for it. He would tell you, no, I'm not sending you home. I'm not paying for a ticket. So okay, then because we were young, so so many students who didn't have that much support, they walked back, walked home on a Friday after classes, maybe around about 11, 12. It depends of your program. If you didn't have class, and class used to finish Fridays, classes used to finish around about 10, 11. Why? Because they needed to allow students to go stock food, so they have to go back home. There is students that lived 50 kilometers away, so they needed to travel back. A lot of people didn't have that much money, so traveling, or even just luxury of a vehicle going through that direction on a Friday was not possible. I remember, I know a friend of mine, we still great until to the good until today. We speak. Just recently back, because he's still in the Congo, but he he lived 50 kilometers away, and there used to be like 2 or 3 of them from that village, and they will usually walk 50 kilometers, go empty with no bag, nothing. Then they will walk back on a Sunday 50 kilometers back with goods, cassava, yam, plantain, the banana, the bigger one, the bigger banana ones. So the plantain, the one that you cook and or fry. So you come and go. That's a bit of what you used to. And when it used to be like that, then you will stock for maybe for the next 2 weeks, because then you will manage that. If I have to speak my life as a student in this village in the Congo, Lubeti, it's called Lubeti. It was of how many kilometers? 150, I think so, from the biggest city, the third largest city in the Congo, Brazzaville. So we walked. Mostly, the longest distance I've ever done on foot was 50 kilometers. I walked. And back then, because of my brother, one of my cousin brother is a Catholic, so they were going into those, because they're in the Congo. They usually have these meetings. I don't know how to explain it in French, in English, but they have this moment. It was, I think it was Christmas time, because they celebrate Christmas before just the 25th. They will have these gatherings and everything. They will play the birth of Jesus, see. And then after that, the gathering will finish. They will have like a 3-day event, you know. So then people will travel back to their homes and spend in the real 25th December with families. So my brother, my cousin brother, he had nobody because he is crippled. So he had a wheelchair. He has a wheelchair, but he couldn't go by himself because the person that they were supposed to go with was not available. So he then pulled me, and I had no say. I was very young. I had no say. I couldn't say no. It was like, you coming, you're gonna help me in the up the hills to to push the bike up the hills, because it was not a motorbike. It was a this hand one that you pedal with your hands. So I had to go with him on foot, 50 up, 50 back, 100 kilometers. I did in a week, less than a week. And that is the longest ever I have ever done. So, but if I have to count from the 22 kilometers that we used to travel every second week, you go, but we just have to travel back. We used to travel back in a car, because the parents then will pay transportation, because we had there's kids, there's students that used to travel, they walk back. They would just give a friend that has who has been paid transportation, then they will give that friend how do you call it, their goods, their groceries. I would say groceries, that would be the best word, the stock, because you have yam, cassava, all the stuff that has been, the parents have prepared. Then you will give your friend that is that is going on in a car, in a vehicle. Usually, like if you don't have that much money, you can even sacrifice, say, okay, you going in a car, please take my stuff, because the goods were not paid for. So you only the human were, you just pay for your own ticket, and your groceries or your goods, you don't pay for it. So you will give it to somebody who's going in a bus. Then a group will say, okay, we walk. So they will save a bit of the money that I had. Then they don't have to come the following Friday back, because it's just exhausting sometimes. So you might stay. So if you have a bit of money that you will keep, then you will stay maybe for another 2 to 3 weeks, or you can say for 3 weeks. What happens is, sometimes the parent will say, oh, don't come. If anybody is coming, or if someone is coming, you just send a message to your parents that I'm not coming this week, but please send me, because then it used to be a shift, right? So if I don't go this week, for example, then my parents, because my dad was in the city, my mom also was in the city, but I was with my aunt, my mom's elder sister. So that's a bit of the thing. My mom was not there. My mom was in the city, my father was in the city, and so I was with my aunt. I lived with my aunt in the village. So if you don't go, you just say, okay, I will come next week. So the one that goes takes stuff for you. So for you, next week, when you go, you also do the same for him, kind of a vice versa, so to avoid exhausting. Because the parents then, if you go every Friday or every second Friday, and these are villages, I mean, villages, they have money. These parents had money, but they will always claim poverty, because they wanted to die. If that's the bit of the tricky part in Africa, right? So they would want to die. If they passed away, then people must say, oh, how much wealth did he leave behind? Look at how tricky, how devious this African. And if someone is doubting that, believe me, I. It's just that I can like really ever sit down with a Congolese and have this conversation, and that's what was in my mom's village. Like people, they will save money in drums underground. They will claim poverty. They will never buy nothing because they had everything. Why would they go buy food? So the only thing it's meat. You will buy meat now and then. Fish was never like you will buy fish now and then, but mostly everybody had the same things. It just the quantity was not the same, but you all will have the same food. So, but now and then you buy maybe a bread, and the bread were not like frequent in the village because the city was like a homemade bread. Yes, my aunt's husband, my aunt's husband used to make, this bread, the homemade bread. We had a bit of that was a bit of the difference though. So we used to like we'll go get wood and everything. He had this oven, massive one he built himself because he was a bricklayer also. So he used to now, and when he bakes that bread, then we will in the morning we will go sell it. But also, so that's the homemade bread. Now the bread that came from the main city used to come, not it was not frequent. It will now and then, maybe after a month, depending on who wants to do the business, want to be selling bread. So it was never frequent. That's the life in a village, and people, we saw that as luxury. But today everyone is talking organic. Then we ask ourselves, we grew up eating organic food that never bothered us. Like, I mean, we were happy with whatever we had. We were happy, but at the same time, we were content with what, the city had, and the city were content with what, the TV was showing people, because the TV showed people different lifestyle of Europeans and everything. Then we thought, but these guys, they drink milk in a, just like, but when we in our mom's village, we didn't milk the cows like in other places. We didn't do that, like in East Africa or West Africa. We didn't milk the cows. We didn't drink from the cow's milk. I didn't grow up doing that. But we had a different lifestyle, Our lifestyle was totally very different. I mean, we fished, we hunted different ways. We did life. We swam, we ate wild fruit, no stress. You go into the bush, you eat, you come back home, you all, But you still want food. We went to swim with the girls, bit cheeky, as a younger boy growing up, same as, it's just that it's a village lifestyle. It was different like in the city, and you wouldn't, that's not one of the parts. Dating, God, man, you date whose sister you're gonna date in the open world. They will beat you up. You can't go touch nobody's sister just because you think you. No, it was totally different. But again, really, thank you very much. Thank you for watching this. If you just joined, please subscribe, like, share, comment, press the notification button. This is my day. I'm spending the day at Lourensford at this beautiful
And I can't turn back the hands of time. Ooh, yeah. No, I can't turn back the hands of time. Yeah. I knew it couldn't be nobody but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody else but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody else but you. I just wanna know what deeper you. I just wanna know who brought me through. All my painful days are gone. Them chains are off. Yeah. I just wanna know what deeper you. I just wanna know who pulled me through. All All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna know the truth. I think I know what to do. I'm sticking to your script like glue, or at least I'm gonna give my best effort to. I remember when I didn't even know your name. Ever since then, so much has changed. All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. Yeah, yeah. I knew it couldn't be nobody but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody else but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody else but you. I just wanna know how deeper you. I just wanna know who brought me through. All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna know what deeper you. I just wanna know who pulled me through. All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. Yeah, yeah. And I can't get it right. All these temptations are something like your grandma's first baked apple pie, fresh out the oven and you know it's hot. And I can't turn back, the hands are tied, walking towards you all my life. All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. I knew it couldn't be nobody but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody else but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody but you. I knew it couldn't be nobody else but you. I just wanna know how deeper you. I just wanna know who brought me through. All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna know what deeper you. I just wanna know who pulled me through. All my painful days are gone, them chains are off. Yeah, yeah.